Psychotic Niche Des! Welcome to my new video. Now we are going to talk about one of the greatest gold meta featuring Prime Parasol, best for beginner and very accessible to new player. As usual, we are tackling few of the pointers here, like her SA, stat, synergies, tips and tricks, and gameplay. Now let's proceed in understanding her, and this is my skill set. This is how I played my Prime Parasol. Just pause the video if you want to understand and learn my combo. Take note that Prime Parasol is a literal powerhouse. Her kit focuses more on offense and damage. So the confusing one in this combo that does not correspond to her kit is the Egret dive. Since Prime focus in damage, her kit does not provide enough support to last in battle. She always end up being one shot with just one mistake. So even if you successfully block incoming attack, it is not enough, especially to those annoying Marie and Cerebella that they could just wear you down with their special moves. Bringing Egret is the viable thing to do. It gives her more flexibility and slight defense, so you can also do a delay combo if you know how to do it. If Egret successfully stunned the target, this one serves as a shield with control, but it's not effective against beam and laser. Not much to explain, so just rewind, write down, or pause if you want to learn this combo. Now let's proceed on her signature ability. Her first signature ability is gain enrage for 5 to 10 seconds when spawning a tier. This ability can be stuck, making her a deadly damage dealer. Along with her high attack stats and murky ability, Prime is the deadly and the best option for beginner, as she is accessible and can easily get by doing price spike, not to mention gold variant. Now let's proceed on her second ability. When tears are detonated, it inflicts bleed. Though this one is hard to control because this is where a lot of mistake comes in. Tears are unblockable, please take note of that. So it's either detonate at long distance or when you cornered your enemy. Though this SA is very helpful in wearing down high HP enemy like Cerebella, V-Wolf, and Eliza's.
time! I got this one! First!
No. Wala. Up you go. Ready, number 13. Napalm toss. On the remote.
Look out, princess!
Up you go. Take the shot. No one. Egrets.
Talking about synergies. Meter gain X crit up. Sheltered and Hair Apparent is the best beginner-friendly comms for her. You can get crit rate from Shelter, imagine that for her market ability. And for Hair Apparent, it gives slight chance to gain haste when using any special moves, allowing her and opening her for more combo. As usual, Valentine carry. Valentine is the best support you could have in the game because of their ICU and USA. Killjoy provides safety nets when you get killed, and Surgeon gives you a timely immunity and heavy regen. You can also use Surgeon General as your second power damage, but it is advisable to use her at last as her SA could stock permanent enrage every 30 seconds, and even if she is not the active fighter. Heal X Barrier. This combo is newly tarnished and newly made because of the newly released character Marie. Maid of Honor and Persona Assistant have a good synergies to each other. You gain barrier from Maid of Honor and it turns debuff into barrier. It's not something you should overlook. And when you benefit from barrier, all teammates recover few healths. This combo also synergizes well with Rose Tinted, but you need to use Persona Assistant here because it gives blessing instead of turn, who rely on having high HP. It's more beneficial if you are using Prime to avoid being one shot. It's already 2 o'clock in the morning and the party is still on outside the house. So stat building, let's talk about it. In using Prime, we need to focus more in attack and piercing. It is the main goal and is the main stat that you need. Crit damage and crit rate is also important, but you can change it in later game when you have her market ability. It depends on you on which one will you choose, the crit damage or the crit rate. It just adds spice thing to her. Next is meter gain. You need few meter gain, 10 or 20% is more than enough. Next is her defense and block proficiency. There is circumstances that you can be killed just by blocking, so you need to stock few of those to be more careful and have it as a safety net. So in conclusion, we just need to prioritize attack and piercing. It's always in the top since we have Prime Parasol. Crit damage and crit rate depends on which market ability you will choose. You still need meter gain as always. You need to have 1 or 2 stats of meter gain. 20% is more than enough for her. And lastly, depends on block proficiency because you will get killed when you don't have this one. So okay, next. Lastly, tips and tricks. I'm going to share to you all my tips and tricks on how I use Prime Parasol in Pride Spike. Number 1 is you literally need to be careful. I always said this earlier, to be careful. Not even with support, even you have a lot of Valentine in your comps, you still need to be careful because one mistake, it's game over. You need a very high level of calmness in using this one. Number 2, utilize her tier bomb. Don't forget, don't forget, her tier bomb is your leverage to win. Prime Parasol focus more in utilizing tier, unlike the other Parasol who only need tiers for regen or display. Like literally, I don't know how to say this, but they are indeed for display. Reminder, she can stack off her enrage and even bleed when she has a lot of tiers. So a few tips in here is you need to be careful in how to use her tier or how to detonate her tier. Stacking her tier is just the most easiest way to do. You can do throw, charge, oh no, you can do throw, slide down, or just attack her. You can spam her tier, so it's stacking your enrage, but the most mistake happen in detonating it because some of us detonate her tier when you are in a mid-range or in close combat, but it's not how you detonate tier. It's either when you are in a distance or well distance or very far away from your opponent, or you corner her. Your throw is unblockable when it's not a throw, it's more like a charge. Your charge is unblockable when you detonate her tier, so utilize that unblockable to inflict a stackable bleed. Here is a few example on how to use it.
Surrender. No quarter. Can't do it.
Number 3, have a support. There is a list of synergy that I added in this video. It's important to learn some few comps and support for her to shine well. This type of character needs sometimes you just need a Valentine with full ICU market ability. Unlike Flytrap, Sugar Crush, they can do damage but can also live with their own. So you can add more damage, your power damage type hero or character. But Parasoul don't have this kit or utility to heal herself, avoiding niche situation like being killed just by blocking. Same as Peacock in Dahlia. Peacock could just make a distance and spam her a special move in her arsenal, and Dahlia as a crit survival. Literally, Dahlia is just freaking annoying thing there. They survive high level crit. Next is avoid thorn buffs. This is your main enemy, not just those who have thorn. Beginner mistake always fall in this category. You need to max out your canopy bounce because this might help you in a long run or in the future, because canopy bounce help you remove enemy buffs. You could just remove those buff oriented type hero and have a go. Also, don't forget enemy who could reflect damage like certain Big Band and Golden Thread. That's all. So that's all for today. Please, I'm sleepy, so just hit the subscribe button and like button and share and comment. Thank you for watching.